guys, and welcome to this video. So I wanted to take the time and speak a little bit about my experiences with trading and when I began on this journey and how I found trading. It's been a few years now. It was back in 2014. That's when I stumbled across this world of trading, and when my that's when my journey began. And I was looking some kind of way out back then. I was looking for something different from what I had. Something was drawing me away from the typical way of life. And in that search, I did stumble on a lot of different ways of building up a life. Trading was one way, education, formal education is another. You can also do entrepreneur is also one way, opening a business. But there was something about trading that drawed me in. And honestly, the it was probably the romantic idea, the romantic notion about trading, which really it draws a lot of people into trading. And as a beginner, in the beginning, you have no idea what it is. You have no idea what to look for, what information is true and what information isn't. And that's a big problem because we have to filter through so much. So many scammers out there, so many random courses. There's just so much information that, quite frankly, is simply not useful and it's not true. And it took me many years to filter out and find the real people out there, the real education, and really get to the core and truly understand what trading is. And that took me some time, and yeah, a lot of money was lost in the process. So it can be hard mentally, very hard to keep on going, especially when you are trying to learn this alone. I have been studying by myself and watching a lot of videos and courses and this and that, and it has taken a lot of time. So learning curve wise, it's been a long ass time in the making, like, because there's so much information that we have to filter through. Not only how to trade, but also there's so much unnecessary information and incorrect information about trading that we also have to filter through, and it's a big mess. So it took me many years to become consistent, and in the process I have learned so much, and I'm still learning. Every day has to be a learning experience of some kind. We have to improve because getting stuck in our patterns, in our routines, and just going with the flow and just doing the same thing day in and day out, it simply does not work in the markets, because trading is a dynamic process. It's a dynamic living being almost, right? So what do I mean by that? Let's say that you are trading a trend. A trend will not last forever. Trading a trend and buying the pullbacks, that's simple, but still takes skill to perform. But let's just say that market suddenly shifts. The conditions of the market, they shift. Are you able to adapt and adjust to that? Well, you have to be, because if you're not, you will not find any success, because suddenly market will shift, and the problems they occur when you're not able to shift your understanding of what's going on in the market. The problems occur when you are too convicted, when you are your belief about a certain trading idea or your belief about a certain market is so strong that it makes you vulnerable. And when some slight changes then happen that goes against your belief, then you are in trouble, because you will not you will not be able to see past your own beliefs and your own ways of viewing the markets. And this will hurt you because it will get in the way of you trading well and being able to see the market clearly and objectively. So there are so many lessons to be learned, and I think that the first few years of my trading, it was really all about just sponging up as much information as possible and filtering through all of the information out there. And it can be really hard, but let me tell you this: we truly are remarkable and we can achieve anything. But you have, you have to have a critical mindset. You need to not trust everything out there and really, really research before you do anything, especially in regards to trading. Research whatever tool, whatever indicator, whatever strategy, whatever person, whatever course you're looking at, and even look for, like, we are in the era of the internet, so look at what other people think, what other people's experiences are, because it can really help further your own development and learning curve. Simply to not make the same mistakes, because there can be a lot of hurt involved in that: emotional, financial. If we share and learn from each other, then we don't have to go through the same things. We don't have to experience the same things. We can help elevate each other and really help further the development of our trading in that way. So this was just short video on some of my thoughts and experiences about trading, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of video where I just talk about some of the things that I'm thinking about and reflecting upon. And I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will follow and support me.